what's going on today, YouTube? Welcome back to your favorite cyclist YouTube channel. This week we're talking about the new tires I have on the Poseidon Redwood. But before we get into today's video, if you are new to my channel, make sure you head down below, hit that subscribe button for me. If you already are subscribed, make sure you hit that bell icon down below. That way you get notified every time I upload. That way you don't miss any of this awesome cycling content on this channel. So like I said, today we're talking about these new tires we got on the Poseidon Redwood. So a couple months ago, we went ahead and changed up the tires on the Poseidon Redwood. So if you remember when I first got this bike, it actually comes with a set of essentially mountain bike tires. They're a 27.5 by 2.35 wide tire. So they're a pretty beefy mountain bike tire, and that just wasn't quite what I wanted with this bike. Now the way the Poseidon Redwood is marketed toward is kind of a go anywhere, do anything kind of bike, and those tires definitely fit the bill really well. Let you do whatever you want to do with the bike, whether that's a single track trail, gravel trails, on the road, kind of lets you do everything, just not any of them really good. It lets you just do all of them in one single bike. Now while that can be a great thing for some of you who are just looking for one bike to do everything, that just wasn't the case for me. As you can see behind me, I kind of have my array of bikes here, and really the one that I was missing is kind of more of a gravel bike that's made just to do gravel riding. And that's what we have a lot of around here in Reno where I live, is a lot of gravel roads and a lot of riding that would encompass that kind of style of bike the best. So for me, if I'm going to go on a little bit more aggressive like single track, where you want like a wider tire with more grip, I have mountain bikes. I have tons of bikes with mountain bike tires that can do that no problem. I want something that would go a little faster on the hard pack and gravel. That could do that job really well. So the tires we went ahead and switched up to, we went for a Panaracer GravelKing SK. And these are in a 27.5 by 1.75, also known as a 650 by 43B if you want that size as well. So essentially we dropped down tire size about 6/10 of an inch width. Now some of you have asked me questions about this on what I had to do to change over to these tires, and essentially it's as simple as removing your old tire and installing the new tire on there. In my case, my tires are tubeless on this bike, so for me I just reused my sealant because I just put sealant in like a month before. I just reused that sealant in my new tires here and re-inflated them, popped them back on the bead, and they've been great. There's nothing you need to do for your wheels on your Poseidon Redwood to run this size tire, no problem at all. These are a 650B or a 27.5 wheel. You'll have no problem running this exact tire I have here. So let's talk, why did I choose Panaracer as my tires? Really, I just thought they looked cool. So there were a lot of different brands I was looking for. And like I said, I was looking for something that would roll fast on a gravel surface, but still do pretty good on the road. Because where I live, the gravel roads are connected by paved roads, and there's little paved road sections in the middle of it. And I want something that would do good on both surfaces. Also, this bike is way more comfortable than my road bike, so I love riding this bike instead of my road bike on the road. Kind of defeats the purpose a little bit of a road bike, but you know, I love riding this bike on the road, so I wanted something that rolls really fast. So I kind of looked at a bunch of different tread designs out there, a bunch of different brands, and I wanted to stick with the 650B size without going too narrow of a tire. I wanted to stick kind of with a little bit wider tire than what I've ridden before. Now I've ridden like a 26 by 1.5 inches on my mountain bike before when I was commuting on it, and it wasn't quite what I wanted to go with. I wanted something a little bit more aggressive than that, so that's where we ended up with the 1.75. Now Panaracer's been around for a long time and has definitely made its name in tires. So going with these Panaracer GravelKing SKs, they had great reviews when I was looking at them, and they touted that they would be a roll fast tire while still offering grip on rocky and potentially a little bit loose terrain. And that was exactly what I was looking for. So they do offer these tires both in a tan wall and the black wall. Ever since I did my tan walls on my mountain bike, I've loved the look of the tan walls. So as this bike is black and white just like my mountain bike, I knew the tan walls would look great on this bike as well. And it looks so good. I love the tan wall. It looks amazing on this bike. So that's how I ended up with the Panaracer GravelKing SKs. Now, they do offer the SK and they offer the SK Plus. The biggest difference between those is the SK is going to be lighter because the SK Plus has more puncture protection added into it. So that tire is going to be a little bit heavier. They also don't offer that in a 1.75. They offer that in the 1.9, and then there's a 2.1 inch wide tire. So they don't offer it in the 1.75. So that was kind of part of that. I didn't want to go with a 1.9. I didn't feel like it would be a big enough difference for me off of a 2.3. So I went with the regular SK for a 1.75 inch width. Now for puncture protection, I've put about probably 100-ish miles on these tires, kind of a mix between, I would say probably about 70% gravel, 30% road. And I haven't had a problem with them so far. They hold air really well, no problems at all. I've ridden these on some rocky gravel roads and haven't had a problem with tires getting punctured by sharp rocks or anything so far. No punctures on the street so far. Let me go knock on wood real quick about that. There we go. Alright, knocked on wood. So, no problems with that at all. I have heard some people have problems with this tire, the SK, getting punctures. So, something to keep an eye out for. Like I said, I've only put about 100-ish miles on these tires so far, but I've had a lot of you guys ask questions about them, how they are, and what I had to do to get them on this bike. So I really like the design of these tires as well. They're aggressive without being too much. So as you can control by the middle, they're a very knobby tire, but they're very small knobs. And so with that being the case, because they're small knobs, they grip really well on dirt surfaces, but because they're close together, they actually roll very quickly. There's a definite notable difference riding with these tires versus my old Kenda Cadre tires that were on here. There's a huge difference in the lower rolling resistance of these tires. And then you come to the sidewalls and they still have these kind of more of a blocky sidewall here, and that gives you the grip in the corners. If you were to corner really hard, these blocks on the outside are going to grip in and keep this bike nice and planted in the corners. So I really enjoy these tires, and they just grip and do everything that I want them to do so far. So let's get into some nitty-gritty details here, more of the technical stuff for those of you who are looking for that in this video. So these tires do come tubeless ready, so you can run these tubeless. You can run them with the standard inner tube if you want. Along with that, they do offer them in a bunch of different sizes. They offer them in 27.5 by 175, 1.9, and a 53 millimeter. They offer these in a 26 inch by 2.1, so if you need a really solid rolling 26 inch tire, they offer these as well. And then of course they offer them in a ton of different widths for a 700C. 26, 28, 32, 35, 38, 43, 45, and 50. And then they also offer this as a mountain bike tire, 29 by 2.1. So you really have all the options out there for what you want to run these tires on. From what I've seen, this is one of the most universal tires that fits so many different sizes and so many different widths, because they know this tire is a great tire for all sorts of surfaces, especially if you're looking to do gravel mixed in with a little bit of pavement in there. These are going to be the tire to go with. So I'm very happy with these tires. I highly recommend them. If you want to pick up a set for yourselves, I'm going to have a link down in the description below so you can check them out for yourselves. Pick up a set of Panaracers. They're really good tires. Some of you guys may not have heard the brand before, but you're not going to go wrong with these tires at all. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up. Appreciate the support. Any comments or questions, let me know down in the comment section below. Love talking to you guys. Love answering any questions you guys have. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching today.